Raw cakes. If you're like me, then you've probably been wondering what this new food trend is all about. Whether it's because you're a health conscious eater or a vegan or just like to try new things when it comes to baking. Well, when Bluebird's new raw cake recipe book appeared on my desk earlier this week, I knew I had to give at least one of the recipes in this book a try and see how they fared. As it turned out, the recipes in this book are also all gluten-free, so perfect for those of you that are also celiac or have wheat intolerances. And specifically the recipe I'm going to try out today is nut-free, so if you've got a nut allergy, you don't need to worry either. What actually is in it though is a good question. Let's have a look. Whilst we're waiting for that to set, let's have a chat about raw baking. Because I know until now I had pretty much no idea of what it was or why people did it. Now, as you've already seen from some of the ingredients we put in our brownies earlier, raw cakes are about cutting out all of the processed, unnatural ingredients that we might find in store-bought cakes or even in some of the recipes we make at home. They include a ton of superfoods and high protein ingredients like nuts and seeds depending on what recipe you go for. But why no cooking? That's the big question, isn't it? So the recipe I chose from here literally involved no cooking. All you needed was a food processor, the ingredients and a refrigerator. Whereas some of the recipes in this book do call for you to cook at a very low heat. One of the reasons that some people recommend the raw baking trend is because heating, and especially overheating certain foods, kills some of the nutrients in them. So eating all of these ingredients raw is getting way more of the nutrients into your body, which personally means that I expect to be a superhero by the end of this batch of brownies. Like you, however, I have no intention of going full raw diet. There's no way I'm giving up that warm bowl of porridge every morning. But if it is possible to replace some of my sweet treats with some healthier alternatives, then I am all for it. So let's find out how they've done, shall we? Okay, so much to my dismay, this actually is tasting pretty darn good. And I know this isn't the purpose, but I think I could quite happily sit here and finish off the leftover frosting from these brownies by myself. In the meantime though, this is going back in the fridge for a few more hours. So I left this in the fridge overnight and now I'm just gonna chop it up into brownie shapes. These are my finished brownies. They look incredibly chocolatey, but I guess I better not speak too soon before I've actually tasted one. I guess I'll start with this one. And yes, it is 9 in the morning and I'm eating a brownie, but don't judge me. Those taste so much chocolatier than I was expecting them to. Oh my god, that is really good actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish this. But I realise you can't take solely the word of the baker on this, so let's see how some other people get on with these brownies. In the meantime, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, make sure to check out the new Book Break Instagram account, which I am running, and shared some behind the scenes Instagram stories of me baking these brownies. So if you'd like to see more behind the scenes stuff and photographs of books of course, then make sure to follow us on there as well. Let's see if I can get these to the office without finishing them myself.